You know how some local legends are just stories, fun little ghost tales told around a campfire? Well, some of them are born from something terrifyingly real. Today, we're going to a quiet overpass in Virginia that has a really, really dark history, a place where a chilling story just refuses to die.
Yeah, you heard that right. It sounds like something straight out of a slasher film, doesn't it? But this isn't fiction. This is the story of a real place, and a legend that still haunts it to this very day. So the place is officially called the Colchester Overpass, but if you talk to anyone from around there or any thrill seekers, they know it by another name, the Bunnyman's Bridge. And the story behind that name, well, that's what we're about to get into. Okay, let's just be absolutely clear about who or what we're talking about. The main character in this whole saga is a guy in a bunny suit. But let's get one thing straight. This is no cuddly Easter bunny. This one carries an axe. Every legend has to start somewhere, right? An origin point? And for the Bunny Man, it all kicked off on one specific night, way back in 1970. This is the exact moment the story goes from just plain weird to truly, truly frightening. So let's walk through what happened that night. It actually started with some vague reports, people seeing a strange figure dressed in white. But then, for one couple who was parked near the overpass, a quiet night just completely turned into a nightmare. Out of nowhere, their car window shatters, and standing right outside their car was him. The police were called immediately, of course, and they launched a huge search of the woods all around the bridge. I mean, can you even imagine seeing that? This is it. This is the core image. This is the moment the legend was born. It's the actual eyewitness account that has been fueling nightmares for 50 years. The sheer bizarre nature of it, that's what makes it so terrifying. And they took it seriously. I mean, you get a call about a man in a bunny suit with an axe, you launch a full-scale search. Officers were combing through those dark woods, flashlights cutting through the trees, looking for any sign, any trace of this costumed attacker. And here's the kicker. They found nothing. Not a footprint, not a stray bunny ear, nothing. The man in the bunny costume just vanished as quickly as he appeared. No suspects, no arrests. The case went completely cold. So what happens when a true, genuinely terrifying crime goes unsolved? The story, well, it takes on a life of its own. When there's no arrest, no answers, that empty space gets filled up with rumors, with stories, with folklore. And this is exactly where you can see how the real facts started to twist and morph. What was once a real documented assault became a kind of twisted teenage dare. The fact that the attacker actually got away, well, that spiraled into these ghostly tales of visitors who would just vanish forever. Or even worse, they'd return, but they'd be permanently changed by whatever they saw there. And so decades passed. The story just became cemented in the local culture. It wasn't just some scary news report from 1970 anymore. Nope, it had evolved. It was now a ghost story you told around a campfire, a rite of passage for teenagers daring each other to go out and face the legend themselves. And that became the legend's chilling promise. If you went to that bridge, if you decided to challenge the Bunny Man, you were basically rolling the dice. The story goes that some kids just disappeared without a trace. And the ones who did manage to come back, well, they weren't quite the same. Which brings us all the way to today. Because the legend says the Bunny Man is still out there. He's tied to that bridge, he's waiting. And there is one night every single year when his presence is supposed to be the strongest. And this is really the final chilling piece of the whole puzzle. It's the part that keeps this legend so alive right now. The story warns that, sure, he might be lurking around all year, but his power, his actual presence, is at its absolute peak on one specific night, Halloween. It doesn't start with something you see, it starts with a sound. This unsettling, heavy, ragged breath that just cuts through the quiet of the night. It's the first sign that you are definitely not alone out there. And that's the moment your blood runs cold. You've heard the sound, you know something is right there with you in the dark. You can feel it. It's getting closer. That's the last thing you'll ever perceive. Not a scream, not the swing of an axe, but a simple, quiet, terrifying whisper right behind your ear. And that's really the ultimate question the legend leaves us all with, isn't it? If you were the one standing on that bridge on Halloween night and the Bunny Man finally found you, what would his last message be?